Very good morning, guys. Welcome to another decoding live session for BankNifty. Today is Monday, the 30th of October 2023, and let me just quickly share my screen and let's understand what's the overall context, right? So, what has happened Friday is a quick correction of inventory. So first of all, we have a very small excess. So this was where the Thursday's expiry has happened, and Friday is where we had a short covering with supply coming in around the 43,100 level. Okay, so again today I'm expecting another push up because or gap up opening and see, because there are a couple of stops which are created around 244 level, and this is the zone where I'm looking for supply, because this is where a lot of buyers are trapped. So 43 388 or 43 400 and 500 is where I'm looking for the sellers or the supply to be coming in. Okay. um, Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is pre-open. We are opening pretty flat within the previous day's range. So this changes things. Okay, so the pre-open where we are opening is 60 points. So we are opening, the pre-open inventory is short. Okay, so 42,700 is the line in sand where I am observing and looking at the current auction. Okay, so now what I'm seeing below 42,700 is, yes, there is some buying. Let me look at the OI data. So 42,700 is this. So there are put interest. Okay, so what I'm looking for is, first of all, 700 and 650, these two levels see some choppiness. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of positions are created around the 500 level. Okay, similarly in the futures chart, so this is spot and this is futures. In the futures chart, I'm seeing trapped sellers below 700 level. Okay, and also trapped sellers below 43,000 level. So, and also there is a buyer here, right? So 43,000 43,050 are the, so this is that 50-point range where I'm expecting some chop. Auction is going to open lower it. So 43,000 is the line in sand in the futures chart. Okay, so this is more or less what has happened. So we are opening 60 points lower. So 43,000 is the line in sand, and Friday's auction we had a P shape with excess below the 42,900 level. Now what I am expecting is, as the auction has opened within the, is opening within the previous day's value, previous day's range, right? So I'm expecting chop. I'm going to look for sellers at 43,000 level. Also the time point of control, which is around 42,950. So for me, the line in sand or the areas where I'm looking for supply are 43,000, 42,950 and 42,900. Okay, so these are the three areas. So what I'm expecting is auction to at least have some balancing. So that's trade plan number one. If we do not get any balancing, and if we drop, then this is the zone where I'm expecting some sort of responsive buying. This is trade plan number two. Trade plan number three is we open lower, spend some time, and then we continue higher, reaching all this level. Yeah, so these are the three trade plans which I'm currently having in my mind. And also what I'm seeing is we are trying to get into the value. So this is the overall value of 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 months of data. So this is where I'm looking for some supply. So we are going to chop and see, do we have a retest of sellers, retest of supply or not. Okay, and from the order flow chart, from the delta charts, so previous days VWAP is the line in sand, and there is an unfinished auction around 42,860 level, supported by so this is the single print zone. Yeah, so we have from 830, so 800 to 830 So basically this is that particular single print zone, which I am talking of, right? And here there is, so below 840 is where I'm seeing stacked buyers. Yeah, so this is going to act as a cushion, this is going to act as a support level. So if the price is coming lower, I'm expecting some responsive buying here. So my trade plan will be to buy a call and sell into the strength. Okay, so as the auction is opening within previous days range, I am looking for a rotational movement. 43,957 is the first level from the higher time frame, and these are the balance levels where I'm observing the supply. Now this is previous days VWAP, so that is around 960 level. And also I'm seeing these two areas is where I'm seeing this is where I'm looking for buying, and this is where I'm looking for more responsive buying as there are trapped sellers. Okay, so the trade plan is pretty clear. We are going to get chopped today, we are going to get a balanced auction today, and the area where I'm looking for is the spike base and also the time point of control. Okay, so the auction or the market will open in next 2 minutes. If you have got any questions, feel free to use the live chat function, or else I'll just share what I'm looking at, and are there any trade plans happening currently. Okay, and let me open my one click account. So currently the funds which are available are 42,165 to trade today. Okay. Let me see if there are any questions. Nope, there aren't any questions. So let's see where the auction opens. Let me close this chart, and also we have a yearly VWAP, yeah, so that is also a sign, an area where I'm observing. Okay, so the auction has opened, and at previous days VWAP I'm seeing responsive selling happening. Now why isn't my go charting working? Now that's okay, now it is working. So let me just hit, first of all let me just save it, and let me just hit refresh. So we are opening below the time point of control, and I'm looking at this single print zone, this spike balance. So so 42,900 is where sellers have came in, supply is coming in. I'm looking for some responsive buying from 850 level. Let's see what we get. Okay, so one unfinished auction, one gap is filled. I'm looking for price to drop lower. Now this is where I'm expecting some responsive buying. Okay, this for me is the area where I'm looking for support or responsive buying. Now as it is dropping, I'm seeing 850 and 823, these are the two levels. So currently the auction is in the court of sellers. Supply is pretty strong, and I'm seeing supply currently around 42,880 level. Okay, so 823 is where supply got shut off, and again clearly it is developing above 850. So we have found an area where the supply is getting shut off. So this was a nice quick trade to the long side, but I am seeing continuation happening. So let it drop, and I will see the numbers or the order flow which is getting built here. Okay, and also there is unfinished auction, so a lot of selling is seen. So so the reason why this is happening, right? So what happened Friday is, the close was around the high. Okay. Now, whenever the close happens around the high, a lot of folks anticipate a gap up opening, right? So what has happened is currently the auction is getting flushed. So basically, who were anticipating or who were looking for a gap up opening, it did not happen, and they are the ones who are currently exiting the auction or exiting the market, right? And see, where the auction is getting stopped right now is the previous area where there were buying seen. Okay, so I'm looking at this particular range, and I want 880 level to be broken now. And if this breaks, then I'm looking for a short covering rally to clear all this unfinished auctions. Okay. So currently there's no trade plan. Currently I'm seeing continuation lower, and I am seeing supply at 850 level. So 850 to 823 is the range where I'm looking at, and looking at the order flow, I'm seeing more buyers are coming in. Okay, so that is fine. Now we are nearing to a level of 813. This is the higher time frame level. Okay, so it is clearly breaking now. So let's see if we get continuation or not. I'm observing at 813.8 the reaction at that particular level. Okay, so 823 is tag. Let's see, do we see supply coming in or not? We are still in that 850 to 823 range. Plus today we have open equal to high. So supply is shutting off at 823.20. Let's see, I'm expecting some chop now. Now I'm seeing more sellers coming in. Still my line in sand is 880 level. Okay, let me just mark this gaps. Okay, so you see the short covering has started. Some signs are being seen now. Yeah, and as it is moving higher, there is supply. So there is a seller at 850. Yeah, now I'm looking for 823 to break. So no trades executed yet. I want the 823 level to break. Once this level breaks, then I'm expecting continuation towards 42,796. Okay, so where we are heading is so 42,600, 42,550, 42,500. Yeah, this is the zone where I'm expecting supply to be shutting off. Okay, so if I look at the options inventory, yeah, so 42,500 is where a lot of put positions are open, and currently the call are the ones which are getting created. But yeah, I'm seeing more. We have headed into an area where more put interest is seen. Yeah, so currently some absorption will be happening. Okay, so it is breaking 823. Let's see whether we see continuation towards 796. So this level is cleared. So currently supply is the one which is strong. I'll just clear this level. Okay, let it drop. I'm looking for continuation lower, and see if we tag at previous days open and previous days low, because this is where there will be a couple of stops. Okay, now a lot of laggards will be joining the bandwagon. They will be so what they might have seen is rejection at VWAP, and will be seeing this big candle, and they will be adding shorts or buying a lot of puts. I will just be staying away. The reason is below previous day's low. Yes, there are a couple of stops, and also we have this particular gap which is not yet filled. Okay, so I want the auction to be repaired, and then I'll be executing the trades. I'm not seeing any trades yet. So let's see 796, does it break? So it has broken the 813 level. This is an important reference for me. So now my trade plan is, does it look below 813 and fail, or does it look below, have a retracement and then it happens? Okay, so let's see, just waiting and watching. Okay, so it tagged the 796, supply is shutting off here. So are we coming above 813 or not? Do we see a seller at 813? Yes, there is a seller at 813. It is at 808. Seller is coming in. So looks like we will have a liquidation and stop hunt towards the previous day's low. Okay. Now, if it crosses previous day's low, we will be getting another set of volatile moves, because again, this is where a lot of sellers are trapped. Yeah, this is again a price probe where there is supply present. So as the price is reaching here, there will be some responsive buying is, what I'm looking at. Okay. So we are entering into the territory where, the sellers are trapped. So they are the ones, who will be buying. Okay. So let it drop. So 796 is cleared now. Come on, let it drop. Now the next destination is 769. And guess where we are heading is, we are heading towards the territory where we can expect some buying. Okay. So this is the zone where, I'm looking for some buyers to come up, supply to be shutting off. So current inventory is short. We are developing into previous day's range. Okay, so it has broken 800. Let's see. So 343,100. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, come on, supply. Where are you? So the call premiums are higher compared to the put premiums. I'm looking at the options data. So more selling is going to come into the call premiums. So 769 is where responsive buying is seen, supply is shutting off. Now this is where I'm looking for a seller. Yes, there is a seller at 796. And he has gone. Supply is moving higher. Again, there is a seller coming in here. Now the supply is moving lower. Nice, supply is coming in. So what we have is supply, trapped supply. Okay, we are just chopping. So I'm waiting for this level to be broken. I'm observing here the reaction. Because if this breaks, then look for continuation lower. This is where I'm expecting some responsive buying. Currently the delta is suggesting that a lot of supply is in the system. Auction is out of balance. Sellers are the ones who are in control. And if you have any questions, yeah, feel free to use the live chat. I'll be happy to answer it. nice, good selling is coming in. So some responsive buying happened here. Now the auction is moving higher. Again, the seller is moving higher now. Nope, supply is still coming in. Now this level is, I'm looking for it to break now. So there is a seller at 796. I'm looking for them to close or clear the 769 level. Yep, nice drop. Continuation seen. Okay, so the destination is previous day's low. And I captured some points. So I entered at 310, exited at 313. This was a quick scalp, and now it is dropping below. So this is where I'm looking for some responsive buying. Anyways, so yeah, this was a quick scalp trade. I was in a trade for like more than 10 seconds. That's a good sign. But I'm seeing continuation lower. Okay, so that was one quick scalp. I was about 12 seconds, 12 seconds in the overall trade. Okay, so the trade plan did work out. So this is where I shared that if this breaks, then expect continuation lower. We are seeing continuation lower. We have entered into the range of Thursday. This is where I'm looking for some responsive buying. Let this unfinished auction be repaired. And I was looking for some buying activity at 42,500, but it's not happening. So it seems that my understanding of auction was incorrect. Okay. So do not short now. Wait for. So we have entered into the range or the area where you can expect some responsive buying and a lot of chop. Yeah. So I want this area to be get clear. Now the next trade which I'm seeing is the B period when it opens, right? If it retraces higher, observe the reaction at previous day's low and previous day's open, because this is where I am seeing sellers or supply coming in. Yeah, so expect selling at 730, expect selling at 755. Okay. So yeah, just one trade taken, made about some points for on an account of 42K. Okay. Now if the mean reversion happens, right, it will be pretty quick. So just be careful. This is where a lot of supply is trapped. That's where the I'm seeing some buying happening. So this is the level 682, and the next area where I'm seeing supply to shutting off is 623 to 633. Yeah, see the wild moves which are happening. Yeah, so on futures that's where I was able to spot it. So this is the futures chart. Anyways, okay, so thank you again. I've been speaking since last 25 minutes, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment it if you are watching this in the recorded version. Okay, so thank you again, and do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, take care. Bye for now.